What's going on, guys? It's your boy Matt, and today we will be doing a tour of my 2008 Chevy HHR SS. Now, I acquired this about 6 months ago. Got it off of Facebook Marketplace for about $1,800. Can you take a wild guess with these Ecotech engines? What was wrong with it? The timing chain. Fixed it up. Here we are, gonna give you a tour of it and what's all been done to it. So, first things first, body wise, is we got a couple of scuffs and dents around here, and around here got some dents and scratches right here. The wheels, they're pretty minty, I'm not gonna lie. A little curb rash, but nothing too crazy. It's hard to see in the paint here. I had the guys repaint the hood in the front bumper because it was like, I don't know if it had gotten to like a little small accident with the previous owner or what, but this is an aftermarket hood. It has no labels or nothing under it, telling the engine information. And right here is like it's already cracking from where like the Bondo was from the previous owner. It's so hard to see. Well, there you go. Kind of can see it. Now this right here, from one of my buddies, he's actually going to fix this because he owned up and told me that what happened. He's gonna fix this. It's when he had on a lift. It had there was a pole on the top, and he had left the hood open, and he scuffed it up. But he's gonna fix that. So got the nice key fob right here. Let's go ahead and hop on in here. So here's the interior. Obviously the SS gauges. I gotta replace the little turn signal switch here, which I do have. I just gotta find the time to put it in. It does not click down, and when you click it up, well, when you go to turn, it doesn't click back down. Little interior wear, like there's a spot right here where I don't know what happened here. And here's the radio. I did not know that these came with a 6 CD disc changer. Very interesting. Surprisingly, all my vents are not broken. Pretty common for the vents to be broken on these from what I've seen. Got the HHR floor mats, which obviously the previous owner, he was a smoker, so there's burn holes and whatnot on there. And on the seat under here, there's a seat cover because under here, it's pretty rough, guys. And sorry if my voice seems a little shaky. It's kind of cold out here. Up here, we have the nice sunroof, which works. Opens, closes, and vents. Not a problem. Cleaned up these controls myself. But a lot of it that was clean with this car. My boy Byron right here, Carter's Fine Detailing. He does all my detail work for all my cars here. Pretty solid work. Now, it is an automatic. I know a lot of people, be upset that it's automatic, but personally me, I've never driven a stick shift, and I'd rather not burn up a clutch or something like that, So, it's a 4-speed automatic, but it gets up and goes now for what it is. And of course, we got the boost gauge up here. We go ahead and and of course, it's got the typical GM blend door actuator tap, so it might tap, might not. So come over here. Coolant. I currently have no tire sensors because so I had one out, and I went to reprogram it with my tool to see if it would help, and it would program the first two, but then once it got further, it just would not program. I brand new battery in the tool and everything, it just would not work. So I got to replace like 2 or 3 of them and then after that should be good. 184 miles. I got it with about 179, I believe. It was about 23 or so, but ever since I got it back, I'm not gonna lie, I've been ripping on this thing. This thing is fun. Speed. Now the oil life is not accurate because they forgot to reset it when they had the engine apart and everything. So go ahead and give her a startup. And once she's fully warmed up and I'm done giving a little bit of a tour, I'm gonna get a video of me doing a little run with it. Now here's the door panel. A little, more wear and tear. Got the windows re-tinted because previous owner had some pretty terrible tint that was really starting to purple up, and it was just like, if I show you like right above here, it was overlaying. I don't know what the hell the last guy did, but all the windows they work. Give you, here's the back. Now I've got some rain guards to put on here because so the previous owner had some rain guards on here, but they were heavily stuck on here to the point when I tried to get them off with a buddy of mine, it messed up the paint pretty bad up here. And we tried to get it off with like a little rubber wheel thing, and yeah. So I figured I'd just get some new ones and cover over that until some point, we get that fixed. So here are the rain guards. The back seats, they're in a lot better condition than the front. Same with the mats down here. I did have to replace that light because it was broken and just hanging on there. But like I said, I put LEDs in these ones. Got the one little cup holder there. Little storage thing behind the seat here. We come back here. Got a little HHR division. That's a little group we're in. Here's the trunk. It's got the factory Pioneer subwoofer back here. I'm not gonna lie, that little sub gets down now. One thing I do like though is this little carpet liner thing back here is honestly really clean for what it is. It's really nice. Got a lot of space, a little grocery getter, you know what I mean? I am gonna paint this blue right here because that's pretty rough, if you ask me. I did have to replace one of the bulbs in here because it went out, just the blinker part though. Of course, I got my sticker so people know who I am. I have that on all my cars. I know, maybe cringy, but I love it. Here's the other door panel. I'm a little Circle K umbrella because, work at Circle K. Go ahead and pop the hood. Don't mind the children screaming across the neighborhood. It's quite questionable in my neighborhood here. If I can find the hood latch. Here we go. A good old Ecotech turbo right here. We've got the ZZP intercooler kit here. See, it's back behind here. I've got stage 1 sensors and just a basic tune. It's running about 20 to 25 pounds of boost. Nothing too crazy, but it's pretty damn good. I am eventually gonna get some bigger upgrades, but that's when I make bigger money, you know what I mean? Let me turn on all the lights for y'all. Oh yeah. Look at that. I'd say it's pretty good looking if you ask me. Now going from a Cobalt to an HHR, boy, is that a change and a half. I tell you what, still got my Cobalts, but I've been whipping this thing for a couple of days. Got the lights back here, the side markers. It was fun having to change out these front ones because these don't screw in like the back ones. And literally 3 out of 4 of them was out. That was very frustrating to change, I'm not gonna lie. So what do y'all think of her? She's pretty clean if you ask me. Oh, and of course, one more thing, let me show you the sunroof here. Inside it vents, opens and closes. Now, when it does open all the way, it's a little crunchy, but I think it's just because of where it sat for a while. May need some like lube or grease or something, because listen to it. Not sure what that is, but opens and closes fine. But it's nice to finally have a sunroof. A lot of people, for some reason I've met, don't like sunroofs, mainly because of the sunroof leaks and whatnot. But I mean, if you know what you're doing, I mean, they're not that, hard to fix. And then it's got a nice little compass up here for the mirror. OnStar, which of course doesn't really work anymore. I mean, it works for the emergency services, but any of the other features, the little service provider that they have, gone, because they run off like a 3G or something. My favorite thing about these one of my favorite things is the fact that I wish all cars did this. Is this sun visor right here? It extends. Being a short person, that is really helpful. Honestly, it's really helpful. Of course, you got this little cubby hole over here. I ain't got nothing in it right now. I'm probably gonna put like napkins in there, for just in case. But yep, it's got the AC. Some of them do come with heated seats right here. Then you got the rear wipers here. Common thing for people with the SS's, apparently they do a wiper delete. Well, I'm different. I'm keeping my wiper blade. I like it. Ooh, another thing that this has that comes factory, it has where you press this button here. You turn traction off. You hit it twice. It puts it in competitive mode. This thing has launch control. And then, of course, if you hold it for, I believe, like 10 seconds, it'll turn off StabiliTrak or whatever. And then I'm going to click it back on. But, yeah, that's my HHR SS, y'all. Alright, y'all, here we go. We're about to get off the line here in just a minute. We're at a stoplight. Damn thing gets up and goes, I'll tell you that. Alright, y'all. Just got back from them pools. Boy, I'd be having a blast in this car, because this is honestly the fastest car personally I've driven myself. Now, fastest car being in wise, definitely, I don't know, probably have to be one of the shop's HHRs that they got, because the guys that built this freaking thing, Jesus, it's like HHR galore over there. Yeah, here she is.